You know what? I think he's going to talk to you guys here at some point. So
Yeah.
I'll let him talk to you guys about that later. But play catch today, it looks good. Very happy where he's at. So, but I'll let him address you guys later today.
Is Montero in camp?
So Montero having travel issue to getting to the country right now. So we expect him to be here in the next day or two. But he is coming. He was just having a tough time right now getting out of the DR.
He's on schedule and everything?
Yes, he's fine. He he pitched winning ball, so we're not concerned about not being ready to pitch. But we're just trying to work through some logistic stuff to get him out of there.
Is that personally not prepared, or is it more the new government? Like what? What you can share.
Yeah, for me, it's not the first time that we've had players from the DR or Venezuela kind of the visa issues or getting the travel arranged. Usually, takes some time to run into some issues where the government and sometimes we can't control those things.
So it's nothing new.
Just stuff that I think in the past he's actually been late because of the same issue. So.
Okay.
How much do you think you will get Bryce Matthews in the games early, and what positions will he play?
He'll be in the lineup game one. He'll play second base. There you go. I give you a little. He'll in the split squad. He'll stay here and play second base.
So you get so many of these guys like DeZenzo and Cam Smith, like these guys who could play multiple positions. Are you gonna kind of try to experiment throughout spring training and plug guys at different spots?
Yeah, they'll be playing multiple positions. Like DeZenzo, I'll play him in the corner, left field, right field. I'll play him some first base. So yeah, you will see these guys be moved around.
Matthews will play some third and short as well?
I'm going to keep him up the middle, but he's going to get most of his reps at second base.
We talked about Cam Smith maybe exposing him to the corner outfield, but do you want to maybe keep him on the dirt just for the first part and then maybe kind of see how it looks in the outfield?
Yes, right on. I'm going to keep him at third. I think that's a position that he played in college, played last year. He's most comfortable there. I really like what I've seen so far. The outfield, he's seen some balls off the bat during BP, so we'll allow him. We keep him doing that. But right now, in the game, my plan is not to play him in the outfield.
What about Whitcomb?
He'll play all over the infield. Same thing. Second, short, third. He'll, maybe some first. Some versatility there also for Wick.
You've made mention in the offseason that you didn't love kind of how you guys were defensively last year. Are you doing anything this year outside of all the flexibility that's going to make you guys better defensively this year, ideally?
You know what? I don't say that I did not love. I just think that we have been better. So we're going to address those, spending more time doing side drills like you guys see here, emphasizing the fundamentals, taking care of the ball. So we'll spend a little bit more time on that during our individual work.
With Cam and his development, do you guys have an idea where you want to start him, or could that change depending on how he does here in this camp?
That's a conversation for more player development and stuff. I'm just happy to have him here. I want to expose him to big league Cam, get him around the players, but we still don't know. I'm just excited of what I've seen so far.
Does he remind you of anyone?
You know what? No, it's just not good to comp, especially when you just been like 3 or 4 days with someone. But he does. But I'm gonna save that comment in case something, get some questions about it, But no, but he's a good-looking player.
I'll ask you later.
Yeah, there you go.
Is he truly like one of those we talk about his defensive position, but like his bat's going to kind of tell you guys where he's got to play?
Yeah, that's going to be the X factor for him, right? The bat, the approach, the right center field, how he drives the ball, how he swings his strikes, all that things is what was very attractive. And his athleticism. He's a guy that could play third, but also can go and play, anywhere on the field.
So, you mentioned Lance is going to talk to us later.
Yeah.
In general, he's obviously there's very few people on this team that have vocalized how much they love this franchise, how much they love this city, and he just hasn't been able to pitch.
Right.
I guess, how have you seen him handle that maybe mentally, just with everything that he wants to give and his body's just not letting him?
Better than he has handled that. Better than what I would have handled. Because this guy wants to be on the field. He has pitched huge games for us. While I've been here, I saw him in 17 shove it up, against us when I was on the other side of the field. So I respect that about Lance. I seen how bad he wants it. So I'm just happy that he is close to getting back on the mound and contributing.
You got Diaz, you got Caratini. Salazar's been around a while. He's played a lot of games for you guys. Will y'all explore all the possibility of maybe keeping 3 catchers to start the season?
We have talked about it, but we'll see how the team shapes up. But having those 3 catchers who we can depend on them, can catch, pitchers trust them. It's a strength of our for our club.
When you have a loud narrative like you have with the outfield right now, fans not loving where the outfield is, Chaz says he hears it, they want to surprise people. Is that something you address, you talk about, or you just like, listen, boys, just do your thing?
Yeah. I think our players are very aware what the expectations are, and you mentioned Chaz. He knows that he didn't have a good year and has a little chip on his shoulder. And, he wants to show up and show that he's still the player that we saw in 22 and 23. So he's going to get an opportunity to show that. But our fans should be excited about our guys. I think we're going to see a different club. Our offense is going to be different what you guys saw last year.
In what way?
It's going to be a more complete in areas that I think last year we kind of got away from our approach. I think we have talked to our players. I think they're aware of that, and we're going to make sure that we emphasize what makes us so elite is when we able to see a ton of pitches and we can make our opponents work a little bit more.